Maple, did you know Mochi hasn't seen Looney Tunes? I've seen a little bit of Looney Tunes, but I couldn't watch it a lot because, Looney Tunes wasn't on basic cable. At least not in Canada. It was on Cartoon Network, which was like an upgraded cable package. It was on basic cable. I didn't get Cartoon Network. Do you know about Tom? I've watched Tom and Jerry like a little bit. Funny enough, I watched Tom and Jerry more when I was on a vacation in Vietnam because the hotels had Cartoon Network, but I didn't have Cartoon Network at like Canada. Yeah. So I actually watched a lot of my Cartoon Network when I was on vacation in Vietnam. Although it was a really long vacation because it was most of the summer when I was 12 years old. My parents and like, you know, families like grandma, aunt and uncle, we had like a big like trip to Nam and Laos. It was like 3 weeks in Nam and 2 weeks in Laos/Thailand. But Laos/Thailand was really fucking boring because we stayed in the same like town for like 2 weeks. I understand now that I'm all grown up being like, oh yeah, they were just like hanging out with family that they don't get to see very often, that kind of shit. But to a 12-year-old, I'm just in a place where I've never seen half these people. I'm not gonna remember their names, and as far as I'm concerned, they haven't told me their names either. What do you do in Laos and Thailand? I'll tell you what I did. Fuck all. Oh god, man, it was so annoying. It was so annoying because like one time, bro, they went on like this picnic in the mountains. Problem with picnic in the mountains, you have to drive up the fucking mountain. It took us 4 hours to drive up a mountain to have like a 2-hour picnic, and then 4 hours for us to drive back down the mountain, and I'm just like, bro, I'm 12. I don't give a fuck. I'm 12. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to watch Cartoon Network. That was like my story of being in Laos. And then Vietnam, at least we got to travel across the entire country. So that was a lot more fun and a lot more interesting. Sounds like a pain in the ass, yeah, right? Vietnam was a lot more interesting because we actually got to check out like multiple places. Started in Saigon and then went up to Ho Chi Minh City. Yeah. Yeah, so we started in the south and then went north in Vietnam. So we got to see a lot of Vietnam, you know? But like in Laos, we just stayed in the same place and like I'm like, I was a kid, bro. Anyways, we're